Hey, yo, what's going on? It is OTA day.
Like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece.
Hope you're all excited for some fun Marvel Snap content to push us through. I know that I sure am.
I hope you like the vibe.
Oh, I know I sure am. Ain't that the truth? Decided to lock in here with y'all.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Play some Marvel Snap. We get to see what's going on.
I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on
with the
YouTube,
OTA.
like and subscribe.
It's very
We're
exciting
gonna
stuff.
Play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 binks.
What up, BB22? What up,
And
Coramum?
don't be a piece.
Hope you're all ready to lock in. What up, H2O? It's a fun name. It's very phonetic.
If you're watching on
More like
YouTube,
phonetic.
like and subscribe.
Am I right?
Binks, 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 binks.
What are we gonna play today? I'm not exactly sure.
Binks, binks.
Not exactly sure. Maybe we'll run an Infinity Conquest.
Binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe.
Maybe we'll run an Infinity Conquest here. That could be pretty fun. Be pretty fun. Mess around with some stuff. Yeah, Colossus really does need to come down to 2-3. Now we like, honestly, like Colossus at 2-4 is just like an absolute terror. Just really causing tons of problems. There's indeed an OTA dropping today. It should be hitting around, I believe 4 p.m. Central Standard Time is like the general time it should drop. Should be in about 2.5 hours. Is very exciting, of course. What's up, y'all? Stifling the dang old meta, man. Is it worth getting the 4,000 collectors pack instead of the 5,000 collector seasonal pack? All depends. A lot of reasons why you'd get either. Plenty of reasons to get both. 2.5 hours of OTA live, question mark? You're not wrong. Not wrong. That do be happening quite a bit. Get some music playing. Apollo Chromica, welcome in. Ready to be able to play Snap again? You could play Snap the whole time. Hopefully it'll make the meta better, though. There's been a lot of Star-Lord. I'm looking at the last 7 days of decks. Over twice as popular as the next most popular deck is Star-Lord Mr. Negative, which is crazy. 11,000 games of Star-Lord Mr. Negative in the last 7 days. Cracked by Untapped. Followed very closely by Star-Lord, Absorbing Man, Juggernaut Cosmo, Fin Fang Foom deck. Some Dune 2099. I'm kind of surprised that the Doom 2099 thing worked. It really was Drax and Moondragon, I think. I really don't think it was the last Doom 2099 buff that really pushed that Doom 2099 over the top. I think it was getting access to Drax and Moondragon, just these two monstrous scaling cards on turn 2 and 3. I really think that's why the deck has gotten as strong as it has. Thanos for the fans? You know what? You know what, Cool Daniel? Am I going to merge my YouTube chat? No, I'm not going to do that. No. There's ways to do it. I used to do it a while ago, but I'm just gonna have Twitch chat on the stream. It's not a fuck YouTube thing. It's just annoying. I try and be really good about responding to YouTube comments and reading them out. It did used to be Twitch policy. I know. I'm well aware. Well aware. Yeah, and up until very recently. It wasn't even like enforced though. It's kind of crazy. Unmerged chats just put on the right side? No. That's a pretty easy thing to do. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it used to be Twitch policy that you couldn't do merge chats. And then literally everyone just started doing it, and I've never heard a single case of them ever enforcing it. And then they were just like, all right, fine, you can do it. No, I mean, if you weren't around like 2.5 years ago, yeah, I mean, there was a whole saga of Binks with dual streaming. Like, I used to legitimately, my entire first year of getting popular on Twitch, I didn't take a dime from Twitch. You don't have to go console wars later. Also, don't ever... One thing I can promise you is don't ever listen to anything that Renesme _ ooh. First of all, never listen to anything that someone who has ooh in their username says. But especially not that person. Don't ever listen to anything they say. It's never worth it. I promise you that. I promise you that. Yeah, I had to... So I used to do both, and I literally didn't take a dime from Twitch for a whole year, so I could dual stream. Because you used to not be able to be partnered or affiliated on Twitch and dual stream. So, like, my first year, I was just like, well, I really want to get to as big of an audience as possible. Thank you, Polychromica. I like that one. Thank you. Is that you, JD Hartley? Are you hiding on YouTube chat? You're everywhere. Sick. Yeah, I messed up. That dude though. I messed up yesterday. I was wrong. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the first couple of years, like, I don't know, when I was having like 5 viewers and I could do an affiliate. I think that's just what everyone should do. I really don't think you should take on an affiliate contract until you're getting like 20, 30 plus viewers on Twitch. I think that the fact that you can run no ads or very, very little ads is much more worth it than like the, I don't know, like $20 you'd get a month from ad revenue and stuff like that. I guess it depends if you have people who will gift a bunch of subs or whatever. But looking back to when I was averaging like 600 viewers for a whole year and didn't take a dime from Twitch. Yeah, that was all like just a growth thing. I just wanted to get in front of as big as audience as possible. And I felt like it gave me a competitive advantage by not having people have ads on Twitch, which helped me grow there. And $20 is $20. Yeah, but will that $20 cost you more in the future? That just depends on your goals, really. Really all just depends on your goals for what you want to do. But I think if your goal is to grow on Twitch, I don't think you should take an affiliate contract until you're averaging like, I don't know, 20, 30 plus viewers, maybe even more than that. Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's a little different now. Like you can still dual stream and stuff like that. But yeah, I streamed for like probably 9 months that I was averaging like 500 to 600 viewers and made literally zero money on Twitch the entire time. If your goal is to make 20 bucks, then you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, that's the most important thing. It's always the most important thing. So you can really just do whatever you want. I can more just give my advice and insight as to someone who did it. It is much easier to take that contract and not have a bunch of limitations. Though, I think Twitch is starting to finally, like realize that it's taken them a while. But not only that, so I used to do that, and then like out of nowhere they just changed the rules where you couldn't dual stream ever. Where if you were streaming on Twitch and you were streaming anywhere else, you could get your account permanently banned. They just did that without any warning, hidden behind like multiple other changes. I actually have a YouTube video about it. I remember I put out. I was very upset. And then I tried doing like half the days I would stream on YouTube and half the days I would stream on Twitch. And then within like a month, basically every big streamer who was dual streaming just stopped streaming on Twitch and streamed everywhere else. And they were like, oh shit. Oh shit, man. All right, fine. You guys can do it whenever. And then they allowed affiliates and partners. So it ended up being like a net positive. I just wish they had done that for a lot longer. What's up, y'all? I got a request to play Thanos from friend of the show, Gold Daniel. So we're going to play some Thanos. Playing Sanctum today? Holy shit, Sanctum is today. What the heck? Has vertical streaming to Instagram, TikTok ever been worthwhile? I couldn't give personal experience on that because I've never done it. I thought about streaming on TikTok for a little bit, but I don't think it would be worth it anymore for Snap. Maybe when Snap was still like popping off its first year, it would have been worth it. Oh, man. Oh, no. New anti-emote spammer emote just dropped? Holy, dude. Oh, my gosh, dude. This might be better than the Galactus. You just tell him to shut up, dude. That's sick, bro. Oh, I love it. Starhawk Thanos? Can you play Thanos in Sanctum? If we can, we'll do that. Am I using Starhawk? Bigger Star Fox fan. Do a barrel roll. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? I will use it every game. I'm saying, Oracle. I will also. That is the best anti-emote emote they've ever released. It's better. I think it's better than the. I think it's better than the Galactus OK. And you know me. I love the Galactus OK. I love hitting people with the OK. All right, chill out. And look at that. We have exactly 1,500. How beautiful. So I think the equip to all we go for is we hit the fist bump, Linlier, Mystique. I really don't need any more emotes. I kind of just need these 3 and I'm kind of good. Or should I do zombie fist bump? I kind of like OG fist bump. I like OG fist bump. Well, Daniel, we'll see if Thanos is banned. But if he's not, we'll run Thanos. It looks like Thanos is not banned, so we will run a Thanos deck. Okay, what cards are banned? There's no Annihilus, no Drax, no Goblins, no Jug, no Wolf, no Man Spider. These are great additions. No Galactus, I like this. No Cole. Cole's annoying, at least for Thanos, but not much you can do about that. Rocket's gone. Martyr's gone. Still play Rob. Definitely want Hydra Bob, right? The new Star-Lord emote looks good too. Is that in is that in the game? We'll put Starhawk in. Brand new card. Might be okay in Thanos. There are just good Sanctum cards, are there? Probably want like a Khazar, kind of makes sense. We could do like a Zooey style of do a kind of Zooey style of Thanos. Maybe get Jack Flag in the mix. Chance. Stark's good in bounce. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe unless people have tried it. It seems like a cool idea though. I saw some people talking about that. Drax? Yeah, Drax is broken, man. Well, maybe. I actually don't know. Probably. Drax is probably broken in this mode. I could see it being good in bounce. Just depends. Might be a hard card because like if you don't draw it, sometimes it can be kind of hard to
everybody's a Binks fan.
Deal with things. Starhawk is fine and awkward, but honestly, you'd rather have like a dozen other cards. Well, this one's free though. We thought about this. Aurora? Maybe. I don't know how many big finishers you really need. Claim in the right or left lane. Yeah, it just says give your cards. It would say give your other cards if it wouldn't affect those lanes. Zillorm! Thank you so much, Zillorm, for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. I want more 2-drops. I bet like Iron Patriot is good. Because you kind of like force your opponent to either stop Iron Patriot or stop the Sanctum lane. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, but I showed up and someone said, are you going to play Sanctum today? And I said, what the heck? There's fucking Sanctum today? We don't need Nico. Bob's fine. We have obviously want Mockingbird. Oh wait, Gold Daniel, you have this card? Because if you don't have this card, this is one of the best, this is one of the best. I realized I had a Mockingbird, I have no splits, man. I have more boosters on this card than I have credits. You have a Google Notes list of cards to look out for. Let's go. Trash, man. Fucking trash. What the hell is that, bro? What are we doing? Maybe bananas and fire? What do you think about bananas and fire, chat? Bananas and fire, perchance. What is this here? That doesn't make any sense. Black and white spiral? Bananas flambe. I don't think you should go to the doctor if your banana is on fire. I think you should put it out first. Like, you shouldn't go to the doctor and just keep it on fire. That probably wouldn't recommend that. What other dangle good Thanos cards are there? Well, Daniel, what other cards have I told you are good in Thanos? That's probably a good way of figuring this out. Marvel Boy's pretty good. Luna's okay. Luna's a great card. I don't know if it's that good in Thanos. It's nice for fighting, though. Arishem? A year ago, maybe. I personally believe once Thanos got changed so that it doesn't start in your hand, it's not that good in Arishem anymore. But I think that's a contrarian opinion. Fastos, if you want to cope. I don't want to cope. Serve for first steps? Why? No. Now, I mean, maybe in this mode it's okay. But I don't like 3/5 draw a card. Is that even like a good card? It's probably fine. Yeah, Marvel Boy. I guess we are going more of a Zooey style. Marvel Boy makes some sense. Gilgamesh, we probably want. That looks good. Mr. F first steps? Maybe a two power version, that would be good. I like Herbie though. I know for a fact 2/2 2/2 Silver Surfer first steps would go crazy. I know that's right. I fuck with Herbie, though. I think Herbie's pretty good in Zooey-style decks. Let's go back to the Nico. Let's give this a swing. I don't want to mess about too much more. Oh, for Kitty Pryde? In this deck, you think Kitty Pryde would be good? It's crazy. Black Swan is bait? Sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Or Monler. Have you heard the news that Destiny will arrive? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Surely we'll get a stone here. Oh wait, we're going for our opponent's deck. I want the first one. Yeah, sure. Cheater! Scene, thank you. They probably got a stone. Yeah, probably. It's more likely that they got one than not, I would imagine. Uncle Ben's one of your favorite niche cards in the game. It is quite niche. Not wrong about that. Thank you so much for the time stone. Dream Dimension. Dream Dimension. They have Prio here, so they do like Killmonger stuff. We'll move this away. I got 2 of my stones, as a matter of fact. Get Drax, by the way, I'm afraid. Really? You don't say. Let's make your life fucked up. Thank you for the cards, by the way. Thank you so much for the Venom. What a homie. Wow, thank you so much. My opponent's so nice, dude. My opponent's such a nice dude. We don't really have to worry about non-side lanes. I'm kind of just chill on the other lanes here. so angry, dude. We can just win, like, right, yeah? All we have to do is win middle or right, and we're chilling. Drax doesn't count Venom, though. It checks at the end of the turn, and this is my card now, so it doesn't fulfill the condition of if your opponent played a card with greater power, because this is mine. Send them a Bucky instead. You want to send a Bucky to the destroy deck? Why are we giving him a Space Stone? I don't know, man. Why is everyone worried? Casseroled, I'm afraid. Easy game, easy life. Holy moly, Ika! Thank you so much, Ika, for the raid. Welcome in, Ika enjoyers, one and all.
The universe shall be set right.
Power Stone's ongoing ability is probably very, like, who cares, right? We'll just put it there. They won the emotional battle? What kind of emotional battle are you guys, like, talking about? You're just making shit up. Aurelio! Good name. Yeah, Drax is crazy, man. Drax is crazy in every mode. That's his secret. His secret, he's just good in every single mode. Kind of sick. Dude, I think the Iron Patriot is actually so good. Because you just play it on 2, and then you know that's not going to be the Sanctum, and then they have to do this. They have to decide whether or not they want to stop that or give you 5 points. Both suck. Both of those suck ass. And now what the hell are you going to do? Are you going to lose to fucking Drax? That'd be dumb. You're going to play a card and then just have Drax come and beat you anyway? That'd be awkward. Plus now I'm going to get a 2-3 Drax. I don't know if that'll be good. Maybe. Smart play. Smart play. Easy game. No, there's 2 of them. Type shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I have no fucking buffs on any of my cards. There's just a 9-power Gilgamesh. How are you going to win this? Oh, they have to snap because if I win, I win anyway. That's right. They're doing the good thing. They're smart. Double Drax jump, I'm afraid. Double Drax jump, I'm afraid. Holy cow, dude. Drax is man. Drax shouldn't be banned. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Drax should be banned in this mode. Drax should be banned in this mode. I'm gonna put my foot down. The Drax should be banned. Drax should definitely be banned in this mode. That is broken as hell. Do we just need Bastion for follow-up Drax Bastion?
Shall be set right.
Not only does Gilga require green power, but also so does Jack Flag. Maybe little known fact, but Jack Flag also requires green power. Am I hyped for Resident Evil 9? I am not hyped for Resident Evil 9. Unfortunately. Maybe. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not. I do know that is a fact that I'm not hyped for it. Oh. Dude, Doc Brock knows the meta, dude. Man, I really wish I gotta keep this copy spell. You're supposed to play that on the Sanctum, though. You fool. Odd turns give cards to left location. What turn is it? 3? Sick.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan. And Starhawk always played middle? What? It's a non-reveal. You thought it was a repeating thing? That card would be so broken. That card would be so broken.
Victory.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think there's been a single game that's been close so far. You mean end of turn with an effect? Yeah, that would be the most broken card in the game. By like a lot. I'm broken as Thanos. Thanos is pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's off meta right now. Very few people play Thanos right now. Seems good in this mode though. Having access to early ones and stuff. No, I gave them a Drax. It's a nightmare. Frick! We're screwed, man. We're freaking screwed. Holy shit. What the hell do we do here, man? Drax Stealer. Piece of crap. Okay, this will be good for next turn.
Ooh, if this is going to be good for next turn, Drax might jump here. I actually can't play either of you here. I just have to let Drax jump there. They push over there. You fricker. You fricker. Ah! Bro, chill, man. Why would you not snap there, opponent? You're a psychopath.
I am Iron Man.
Come on, go left. Fuck! We're screwed, dude. We're freaking screwed. We're screwed, man. We're fricked. What are we gonna do? Reality Stone always clutched. I needed to save the Reality Stone to get like a sneaky big cuber back. If I just play the Reality Stone, then they just stay ahead. I had to go left, and I had to sneak it out with the Reality Stone. I don't think just chilling would have worked. Now that play always lost, but I definitely could have done something much better. They did let Thanos right win as a joke. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They did allow that to happen. Actually, it wouldn't have, because their Drax went away. I was going to say their Drax would have jumped, but it would not have jumped. Yes, dude! Huge! 1 freaking point, baby! Yes! Fucking huge if true, dude. And freaking Fogwells, bro. We're popping off. Ooh, extra point, get destroyed. Your broken card. Dude, this Drax looks so funny. Dude, look, he's cheeked the fuck up, dude. What the hell? What the hell, man? He's cheeked up like a fucking meme, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I think we give here. I think we give and we chill, bro. I think we give and we chill. We'll let the Drax jump left, actually. Actually, no. We'll have the Drax get to 10 middle. So we get the Drax to 10 middle, then he'll be like stuck here, right? Picking up what I'm putting down. So now his ass is stuck here, bro. Avatar of cake. He's caked the hell up, dude. It's crazy. That is, I mean, look at his hand too. What the hell? He looks like he's wearing one of those fake hands, like those giant fake hands, dude. What are they doing with this guy? This guy's so funny looking. Totally forgot the Hydropod would move. Can't tell a lie there. Completely forgot the Hydropod would move, chat. That's on me. That one's on me, chat. Cannot tell a lie there. You just need the Marvel Boy to hit this soul. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Get destroyed. Ooh, is that all 16 Venom?
Victory.
Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, the Hulk Super Smashers Glove. That was intentional for Batroc? Yeah, no, sure, that's fine. Yeah, it was intentional. Yeah, it was intentional. Yeah, sure, yeah. Good calls on that. Good calls. It was intentional. Oh, by the way, I forgot to shout out Ika. Apologies, Ika. If you guys don't know Ika, amazing deck builder, content creator extraordinaire.
The universe shall be set right.
Go send some love over his way. Click the heart at the top of the stream. Did I pronounce Ika? It's Ika. Thank you. I had no idea. I appreciate that. I always just assumed it was Ika, like the Japanese way of saying squid. But I didn't realize that it's Ika, not Ika. My bad, dude. Appreciate you letting me know. You thought it was Ika? Fortunately, no, it's actually Ika. Common misconception, I'm afraid. I ordered this wrong. You should always play Space Stone first. Definitely Ika? Are you sure? Pretty sure it was Ika. Fuck. Dang it. Lunar. I'm running out of space a little bit. I should probably chill. Just a tad. Or maybe I just fulfill left and snap. Like a psychopath? That seems pretty good too. Fulfill left and snap like a psychopath. Seems good. You're just throwing left. Are they gonna have 15? 15's a lot. You might think I can't play the Thanos right. You'd be freaking wrong, my dude. Even before they win left with Foom? Foom would not win left, actually. Oh, yes it would. 12 plus 5. It would win left by 1 point. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Victory.
Had your first ladder win after accidentally playing a Sanctum deck. Those hit, man. Those hit pretty hard. Can't tell a lie there. Holy moly, dude. So much love today. Sizer! Thank you so much, Sizer, for the raid. Welcome in, Sizer enjoyers. Sizer, I saw that you posted your first YouTube video in a long time. That's very awesome. I hope that you continue making YouTube content. I watched half of it. I found it very insightful. I think they have a really good way of talking about the game. I hope that you continue doing that. If you want to be cool, check out Sizer. Click the heart at the top of the stream. And some love over that way. Go watch one of the best Marvel Snap players in the world. If you're trying to get better at the game, a fantastic person to check out. Welcome in, Sizer enjoyers. If you want to watch someone who is significantly worse, but sometimes funny and handsome, then you're in the right place. You found your way exactly where you wanted to be. Welcome in, y'all. Who do I watch if you want to get worse at the game? Ooh. I was trying to figure out who I could say that would be funny and wouldn't get clipped out of context. But I would just say me, probably, I guess. Yeah, and humble, especially humble. I'm on ladder, aren't I? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Watch Butt? Yeah, Butt can take a joke. He's often the butt of the joke. Many people say this. A wave!
Behold my mighty hand.
I don't have any tech, bro. I don't have any tech, man. I can't do anything about this. I'm just gonna make a man spider. Scare him. Intimidation man spider. Literally always wins. Fuck, it's an even turn. Ah, fuck, you suck. Ah, shit, you're freaking worthless. Damn it. It's alright, we're chilling. No! Fuck! Dang it! They're not a tribunal, it never was tribunal. Cheater, dude! Freaking cheaters, man! Don't use the casserole emote against me, okay? I was born by it. Molded by it.
Destiny.
But thinks Crag stinks. Crag is bad, so. All right, Obi Tom Kenobi. Obi Tom Kenobi. Obi Tom Kenobi. Is there like a joke there, or is it just like kind of silly? I completely agree that Drax is insanely OP in this mode. Cannot agree more. This person's a genius. This person's a genius, and they're calling me out left and right. Just kidding. I have Drax. I win. Son of a bitch, dude. Oh, I'm fucking ruined, dude. Oh, I'm screwed, man. I'm just clicking the snap button. I'm down by 7 to freaking Obi-Tom Kenobi. Oh, it's a nightmare, chat. It's a dang old nightmare, I'm afraid. I wanted the Titania. Yes! And we have an extra energy. And we get Super Thanos this turn. And we're freaking sick as hell. Oh, Gilgamesh? Just kidding. I have freaking Super Thanos right to the dome. I'm inevitable, bro. Let's start paying attention. Yummy, 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 yummy. Obi-Tom Kenobi. Son of a gun. In before Destroyer. Fuck you, game! You suck! Yes, dude. Fucking null piece of crap game. Hold. Technically brings out feisty Binks. Am I being feisty? I guess I'm being a little feisty. I'm being a little scrappler. Being a little scrappler here today. Can't deny that. Alright, chat, we're gonna get a 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to see the dang old ads, a few things you can do. You can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. Click on the subscribe button, use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. I'm like a little toddler who has to get his energy out because I'm going to my friend who I've met through playing Pokemon is a musical director for the high school around here. So I'm going to go and support him and watch the musical after stream today. So I have to get my I have to get my psycho energy out so I can pretend to be like an adult. And also not get flagged for being a 33-year-old man going to a high school musical performance who doesn't have kids. That one I still haven't worked out yet, but we'll figure that one out on the fly. So I gotta get the energy out and just do it. Going to the high school musical is totally normal. They're fucking good. Big Tony, you're gonna get put on a list, bro. You can't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's Frozen. It's Frozen. I can borrow your kids for the day. Don't trust your kids with me. You don't know anything about me. Frozen, let me walk that back. What's wrong with Frozen, man? Frozen's a sick movie. I really fricked with the OG Frozen, man. OG Frozen slapped. Frozen 2, I don't really remember. I watched it like not really paying attention while a bunch of people were around. But Frozen 1 slaps, dude. Plus the guy who plays Olaf. The guy who plays Olaf is featured in one of the episodes of Wonder Man. And not only is he featured in an episode of Wonder Man, but yeah, Josh Gad. But it has him at a club singing as Olaf to a house remix of a Frozen song. This shit was fire, dude. Shit was fire. What time does the OTA go live? Time for you to get a watch. Got him. I should wear a full Olaf costume. That'll be fine. Yeah, probably. That's a good point. Josh Gad card win. That is true. He is canon in the MCU now. He is technically canon in the MCU. I'm just gonna turn this off immediately. Not gonna lie. We already have such horrendous board space issues. I'm not dealing with Sinister London. Alrighty then. What the hell, man? Opponent is Arishem? And very behind, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to tell you this, very behind. Well, what number turn is it? It's an even turn? Perfect. This is fucking insanely unfair right now. Look at this shit. Look how many points I'm about to fucking throw up on their ass. $17 to the fucking dome, dude. You can't see that shit. Absolutely saucing this dude. They're in absolute disarray. They have no idea what to do, man. I tell you what, I wouldn't either. Here, you can have an extra point. Give him an extra scroll. You can have an extra scroll, you're... No! Just kidding. Hydra Bob. Win the game. Throw your 6 freaking scrolls, bro.
That Starhawk play was kind of gross, dude. Just hucked fucking 14 points on the board. $300 charms? That's so many charms. What else you got in the shop here? They have Silver Surfer, but Carnage. I kind of, you know, they don't really use this very comic booky style that much. Like kind of like a classic comic booky style. Like this is very straight out of the comic books style of art right here. They don't use this as much. I kind of like that. We're lucky we haven't had to use that today. I need to get some more green borders, I think. I think we're loaded up on potential greens. You don't have Macari and she has a variant available in the shop? That's awesome. Always take advantage of those. Especially now that when you get the variant, you get the base version. That's huge. It's awesome. Happy to hear that. Chad, have you heard the word that Destiny has arrived? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? The streets are saying that Destiny has arrived. All right.
Victory.
Binks, favorite boxer? I do not have a favorite boxer. I thought for a second to respond with Jake Paul because I thought that would be a funny thing to say and then just like pretend like I was being serious. But I didn't really want the smoke. Who's the guy who knocked out Jake Paul? I'll take that guy.
The universe shall be set right.
That dude who rearranged his chin. That was sick. Big fan of that. Anthony Davis? That guy can do anything, man. Anthony Davis can do anything but play NBA games healthy. Hey, when they traded Luka, they were going into win now mode. And they improved their team by trading away Luka Doncic. One of the most unbelievable and impressive unbelievable and impressive talents in the history of the NBA. One of the most talented scorers ever to exist. All right, they went into win now mode and they got the husk of Anthony Davis. Peter. This is turn 2, by the way. I was bored, man. Washington Wizard legend Anthony Davis. True. Should be able to win like any lane that we need to here.
I see the
Newton. Both powered by the Dark Force Dimension. Dark Force Dimension. Dark Force Dimension. Anthony Joshua just retired after taking off Jake Paul's head. Probably made a shit ton of money, man. I feel like boxers who retire early are the smartest motherfuckers in the world, dude. Because any boxer who keeps boxing until their 40s, by the time they're in their 50s, man, you can't even understand a fucking word they say. Also, does anyone know why Floyd Mayweather is broke? Because that's crazy. That dude has made $500 million playing a sport. Is he just like a gambling addict? Probably gambling, right? Gambling makes a lot of sense. That's the answer most of the time. Frick you. Opponent snap there, dude. Very scary. There's more cars than you have family members. Everyone's a family member with the right attitude, you know? He can't read and he gets conned. That checks out. We get there, I think. Holy shit, get destroyed. Imagine losing with Ant-Man Mockingbird there. That's fine, I'll give there. Get some resources in hand. Ouch! I do not want to lose all three. How much I know for damn sure. So if they Blarvel, and this still gets us, does it? One more. I don't want to expend this here, but I think I have to. I think I have to. Man, they might pull my Drax out, huh? They just pass. We're gonna be tied? Oh, I'm down one. Shit. Yeah, we probably just lose this to Thrilgamesh. Actually, no. Drax probably jumps and wins us the game because he's fucking broken.
Got him.
Gotta run, hun.
Bye. Deck flag work the tokens. I think if you play Zoo or Surfer, he is. If you're not huge into Zoo or Surfer, you could probably skip him. I think those are the two decks he'll be very good in. Floyd never paid anything off. He owes millions in taxes and for all of his houses. I kind of respect it, man. He's very good in a Spectrum deck, too. He felt pretty good in Spectrum. You have to build it right, though. I just don't know if Spectrum's like a real archetype right now. It's the problem, I guess.
The universe shall be set right.
Obi-Tom Kenobi, we meet again. Well, well, well. Obi-Tom Kenobi. How the turntables. Get mogged, Obi-Tom. Get absolutely mogged by my Space Stone. Don't do it, Anakin! I have the high ground! Real, dude. Real and based. Yes, dude! Flagler. The Flagler's here! That is risky biz. Oh, Lucker, dude. Freaking Lucker. All right, how scared do we have to be right now? They're kind of getting ahead. They're not tall, are they? We just huck the burb over there. Maybe snap the bob over. Get a little weird with it. Like the Khazar better. Fuck! I'm ruined! Oh no, Chad. Obi-Tom's beating the frick out of me, dude. I can't snap, man. It's a damn nightmare. Oh, they went all in. Kind of. All right, we need a left hit here. Need big left hit here. Left, left. No! You fricker. Problem is, if freaking Hydrobob jumps, this loses. It's a damn nightmare top to bottom. No, we're fine. Don't even worry about it. It's literally fine. No problems here whatsoever. Close game. Close game. GG's Obi-Tom Kenobi. I respect you. I respect you, Obi-Tom. Son of a gun. I equal parts respect and hate you. I hope you know that, Obi-Tom. But mostly respect. Little hate. A little bit. Little bit of hate.
Epic.
I don't even know if I can trigger that.
Epic.
Stop telling me how epic I am, man. I already know. Don't keep a list. Also, his name is Obi-Tom, not Obi-Wan. Stop calling them the wrong name.
Universe shall be set right.
The damn swag penguin, dude. Goddamn swag penguin. What am I going to do? I'm excited for the Pokemon 30th anniversary celebration tomorrow. Am I? Look at this. I haven't had my only piece of... My only piece of Pokemon stuff I'm going to keep sealed. The Pokemon 30th Day Collection. Hanging out right there. I'm excited. There's going to be some cool events over the weekend. Excited to see what they do. Now, I don't know if Jack Flag would go that well. All the versions of it that are on Untapped are getting walloped. That's not necessarily like a hard and fast rule that it's bad, but I will tell you all of them are getting walloped. Obi Tom. GG's. Does a swag penguin have a top hat or a monocle or both? Both, obviously. Joke's on you, is actually middle location the whole time. Ooh, nice Jubilee, buddy. Yummy, 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 yummy. 1 point on turn 4, you fool. You absolute fool. 1 point. 1 point? That was your whole play? Who won? Who wins 1v1? Jack Flag or Cooper Flag? Probably Jack Flag. He's a super powered human. Whereas, like, Cooper Flag's like a normal human who's just, like, good at basketball. I don't know what Jack Flag does, though. Can he, like, fly or some shit? I don't even know what his powers are. But I do know he brings up those people around him, so he'd probably be a better teammate as well. Does anyone know what the hell Jack Flag does? What's his thing?
Destiny will arrive.
Snail champion, respectfully. I don't know if you should be commenting on sports. There's a whole snail division you're obviously doing well in. I think human sports, maybe you're not the most qualified to touch on personally. Yeah. Snail racing, all the snail sports. We'll come to you if we need any we'll come to you if we need any help with that. He just cap with a mask? Oh, then he'd win in fucking everything, dude. It's an odd turn, right? Go left here. He jacks flags. True. Real and valid. Yes! I hope they don't kill all my cards left. That would make me a little sad.
Minions to me.
Eight! What the hell, man? Baller! Nightcrawler! Be gone with him. What the hell are you even doing? When's the OTA? I don't know, man. I'm a dev, bro. It's supposed to be in an hour. An hour is their quote-unquote normal time they release it. Wannabe Cap who ended up doing space stuff because they were too many knockoff caps on Earth. Why is everyone so mean to Jack Flag? As if, like, can you fucking imagine just being another superpowered human being and everyone's just like, all right, it's just another fucking Captain America. The hell, man? You guys are fucking rude as shit. If Captain America heard you saying that, he would scold your ass. I hope you know that. He'd call you an un-American little shit. Sorry. You got his goods from Hydra? Ooh, okay. Well, actually, that's something. That's something. It doesn't get what Cap does, but worse. How do you know, man? You know who fucking wrote the comic books? Americans. Okay? And of course they're going to say Cap was better. History is told by the fucking victors, okay? Have some goddamn nuance. What the fuck am I even talking about, man? I don't even know anymore. Beep boop. Wow! You misunderstand. I think Cap is in space is actually a good fit. Per you, wannabe Cap. Wannabe Cap? You call people wannabes when you're trying to respect them? I think you need to fucking do some thought process inside, man. What's the difference between Flag and Major Victory? They're two completely different people, I would imagine. It's probably the main thing. Oh, you only draw one. I guess we want to put you first then. Two hits left, one time here. Yes! Fuck! Major Victory is a mutant? You can't just call people mutants, man. Rude ass. Snappler. They're at 7, man. We gotta freaking win here. We have no power. Alright, never mind. We don't win. We throw. We throw to win later. Because now we get to go Gilgamesh into Super Thanos, dude. We have the Gilgamesh and a Super Thanos stack, bro. It's broken. Lose the battle, win the war? Seems to be working so far, man. Oh, look at your little baby Thanos. Oh, look at me. I got a little baby Thanos here. I should have done this in the other order. Please don't fuck me. Thank you. It almost fucked me. It almost did. It tried. It wasn't without trying, I tell you that. Know the lore? Don't tell me to know the lore when you're insulting people, okay? You can take the onus on yourself, Unfit Parrot, to work on your vernacular, to relay your ideas in a respectful way. All right? I'll work on learning the lore if you do that. Can we make that agreement? Can we have that back and forth? Can we do this? You could have said he's someone who aspires to be like Captain America. You could have said he's someone who looks up to Captain America and wants to do the same things. You called him a fucking wannabe, bro. Words and vernacular matter. I'm gonna put my fucking foot down and say it with my whole chest. Good thing the Power Stone was elsewhere. You're pretending like I didn't set that up from turn 1. And that's the fucked up part. Devilish Play! Welcome in, Devilish Play enjoyers. So many raids today. Thank you all so much. I super appreciate it. Gonna be cool. Like I am. Go ahead and click that heart button at the top of the stream. Follow Devilish Play. Send some love that way. Welcome in, Raiders, one and all. Rage Havoc, what are you, my ex? Be here all week, folks. I guess it's Ghost Spider something. Let's see if we can jump. Let's see if we can jump. Tough. No jumping allowed, I'm afraid. No jumping allowed. We're just gonna click the fucking Sparky, man. We're screwed.
Should have just not played anything middle, I think. It's an odd turn? Brother. Let's just start snapping. I don't know. Who cares? Nix is thinking so far ahead he's already planning out his next rematch with Omi Tom Kenobi. You better be ready, man. Better be ready, Obi Tom. Our battles will be epic. I really need to draw a goddamn Mind Stone. Can you fucking play a card bigger than Drax, you son of a gun? We lose! There's nothing we can do, man! Turn 6. This waiting for the OTA sucks. Does it?
Inevitable.
It sucks that you have to wait for the OTA? I'm sorry, dude. Sounds like you got a tough life. Got a tough life there. I got a tough life there, man. Your life is hard, so hard it sucks. All right, I actually didn't know that. My bad. My B. I didn't know your life is so hard that it sucks. Got to be more empathetic on that. My bad. My B. Learning opportunity for me.
Breaking news.
No! You cheater, Slapjack! Don't Killmonger my stuff, man! Do you wish they'd give you a heads up on nerfs and buffs so you don't have to hoard tokens so hard? You'll probably be fine. I'm on ladder! What the hell am I doing here?
Escaped.
I was like, where's the hell is the Sanctum, bro? I mean, the heads up thing, that just like doesn't really happen in many games. Now, is it unfair for me to say that as the person who does get a heads up for it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to empathize with that because I do know the OTA and I do know it several days ahead of time. But I really don't think knowing the OTA 2 days ahead of time would change how you hoard your tokens very much. I don't think those couple days would really move the needle personally. Breathe if it's a good OTA? I can't not breathe, man. I could, but then I'd die. That'd be so awkward if I just sat here and held my breath until I died on stream. That would suck, man. That would suck for everyone involved, to be honest with you. It wouldn't be a good time for anyone involved. For content. Did you turn blue? I don't know, man. I've never done it before. I've never held my breath until I died before, surprisingly. First time for everything, I suppose. Even do that? Probably not. Copycat. You could probably do it. So, I mean, I couldn't. I don't think I have the will to be able to do that. I doubt most people have the will to hold their breath until they pass out. Your lizard brain would take over at some point? That's my secret. I always have a lizard brain. Always has been. Person stole my deck. Fucking deck stealer. Just kidding, they're not Thanos. Sure, fuck it, man. Herbie Rock. Wait, if I do this, the Drax will jump middle and kill me. No, it won't. Too small. Herbie Rock these nuts. I'm gonna ban that person. I'm just kidding. You don't have to ban him. Yet. Bro, fucking chill, man. Location happens first anyway. Good point. Cards, locations, locations, cards type shit. I'm trying out marathon this weekend. I'm not. You're not helping your High School Musical case. Welcome for very sick. Thank you. I just got it. Look at it. It shows a bunch of things that are just beating the shit out of people next to a car. It's her hanging out, and then it's just like a bunch of other hers just beating the living snot out of dudes. Just fucking walloping on them. Dude, we're winning right. That's actually so huge. Reload, man. Unless they have anything that buffs right whatsoever, because I haven't drawn any of mine. Then we're kind of in a disaster type situation. Like, I definitely shouldn't have snapped, because if they have anything that can buff right and then they snap, then we just lose. Fuck. Oh, we tied. Oh, you only have one drop there, you fool. You absolute fool. Yes, dude. They've done the worst possible job managing Destiny 2, and now they want me to buy a whole new game that's basically just Tarkov. True. I don't play any games like that, man. That'd be my suggestion, I guess. I think you can win those for Sanctum. I just don't know how, I suppose. I don't know how it works. Like, pretty much only playing indie games. Kind of like sick. Also, surprisingly, Marvel Snap, technically an indie game? Probably. Is Marvel Snap considered an indie game, would you say? I actually don't really know.
Destiny was very fun. You watched Destiny 2? Big Tony, you're really not helping the High School Musical case, man. You're a Destiny viewer as well? My lord. I thought that was a pretty good one. I'm glad that you liked it too. Don't we usually say small indie company about Snap? Yeah, but it like kind of it is. That's why. That's why I always joke that like I never understand if people are saying it ironically or unironically. I never know. You might even be able to say there's no way of knowing. There just might be no way of knowing, I'm afraid. If they have Killmonger, this kind of sucks, but it's maybe fine. Do I want you there? Maybe I don't want you there. Maybe I just want you. You'll be Killmonger. Don't take my card, man. Think it's hard to call it indie when it's attached to one of the largest IPs in the world? I think then you don't know what indie means. I think that would be my response to that, is that that just means to me that you don't understand what something being an indie company means. You fricker. You fricker. Killed all my goddamn cards, you fricker. You're a frickin' fricker, dude. You're a frickin' fricker, man. You frickin' fricker. Thanks, dude. Children are watching this? Sorry, I'll try and censor my fricks. Thanks for trying to keep me, thanks for keeping me grounded. I appreciate that. Frick that, man. Did he say I want the throne or armed for the throne? There's literally no way of knowing for sure. No, we definitely go all twos here. Viper Lash, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, Viper Lash. You're just gonna throw right like that, huh? Your mom heard your language and said you need to go? 07s. 07s, I'm afraid. Beating the Killmonger deck with this kind of slaps, bro.
My 6-month-old just said their first words, and they were frick you, daddy. Rough, man. Sorry about that. So it isn't a creative backing from a publisher. Marvel part of the game definitely isn't a creative endeavor by them. The Marvel part of the game isn't a creative endeavor by them. What does that mean? You're saying it's not a creative endeavor because Marvel is part of it? I don't agree with that, I guess. Don't draw Thanos, Time Stone. You're gonna really piss me off if you do that. Thank you. Yeah, the Marvel thing is like a partnership. I don't even know how all that shit works. I don't even know how licensing works and everything like that. That is something I would like to know more about, because I do think it's very interesting personally. Please don't have Shang-Chi. I guess if they have Shang-Chi, then my Drax will jump, so we'll be fine. It's actually snap. I don't think they could win the left without playing a card bigger than 4. Good jump, Drax. Gilgamesh is 14. Gilgamesh is 13. I think I can snap this. I'm gonna put Jack Flag left. Opponent snaps it. Just do this. Get some resources. Next turn I can Starhawk for left. I think we're fine here, yeah? Ooh, the Hydra Bob's probably too much. I thought it was turn 7! I thought it was turn 7, man. Played opponent. I thought it was turn 7 because I filled left and it gave me 7 energy. That's why. Okay. You really want your 20th magic variant from the portal? Better get to scrolling, bro. You're ready to learn Sanctum Showdown, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Saul. Who's a good boy? The answer is him, of course. It's always him when I ask him that, but I don't know if he knows it every time.
Shall be set right.
Wow. Oh, he's my big boy. How good of a boy he's being, chat. Being a very good boy. Being a very good boy, Solomon. Solomon, they're all calling you a good boy in chat. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. I was petting my dog. The answer was him the whole time as to who was a good boy. Dragon of the moon. You are a dragon of the moon.
Our planet would be just a point of light, hardly distinguishable from the many other points of light. Nearby planets, far-off suns, but precisely
Should be able to win middle. Mercury. There's a lady at your job who hates dogs. Hating dogs is crazy, man. You can hate some dogs. That's fine. Hating all dogs? Straight to jail. Keep filling them up right, man. Now, this is a tough one for me to win, unfortunately. We might have to go all in right and give the 4. I think that's our best chance to win. Okay, we can no longer go all in right and give the 4. Jack Flag Drax is 7 and 7, which is 14, which is slightly less than the 15 I would get here. Yeah, I think we're probably cooked. We'll try.
such a picture might be worth having.
They should let you screenshot an image of a deck and OCR would create that deck for you in-game by uploading the image. It's 12 fucking cards, man. It's 12 cards. Just 12 cards. I really don't think that they should put a bunch of time and effort into doing that personally. I think you should just learn how to put 12 cards into a deck. All right, chat, take a 3-minute ad break. If you don't see ad, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Actually, in the Snap Vault, I did see that they announced on Twitter that in the Snap Vault, you can now, I believe, upload an image and they use AI to figure out what it is. So for people who want to pay $20 a month to have SnapVault hold all their Snap decks.
Such a picture might be worth having.
You missed the end of month reviews? What are the end of month reviews? Oh, like the season reviews where they go through stuff? I did also kind of like those. Those are cool. Those are pretty neat. The other problem for me with the idea of that, of having it be so that you can upload an image into the game and then it'll make the deck for you, is that would absolutely take AI. And we're probably in the last year where every single game isn't going to be just stuffed full of a bunch of AI shit. So I want Snap to at least hold out as long as they can, man. Because I think it's like inevitable. Unfortunately, I really wish it wasn't. But I mean, the person who's taken over Xbox basically said everything's gonna have AI. I bet Nintendo's gonna buckle pretty soon. I wanna enjoy the last couple of years of not having AI shit in every single game. I don't see the need for more deck slots because realistically, how many Sunlord deck variants are there? Let's give you a +2 on that one, man. You gone over the OTA yet? It's not out, brother. Or sister. Apologies.
Destiny will arrive.
Fortunately, the shareholders are fucking idiots and nobody wants to tell them that AI is actually bullshit. I don't think it's bullshit. I just think it's not good right now. I think there's a lot of good things that can come from AI. I'm a bit of an AI optimist in certain regards. But like there's some things that AI is doing that is incredible in like the medical field, in the coding field. But it's adding good things and it's like creating like 8 more problems is the thing right now, man. It's crazy. Pink Pantera. Alright, they have to win two 50-50s to get this. They got the first 50-50. Frick off, dude. Need to win two 50-50s to get that. Pisses me off, man. It's an even turn. Not that that matters all that much. Next turn we will have Starhawk Gilgamesh. Pretty strong. My people need me. And we're one behind right. Crazy. I'm getting cooked, bro. And they get the 50-50 to give them... Oh my god, man. They've hit every 50-50. It's actually crazy. They've just simply hit every 50-50. Every single one, man. What did I sub Jack Flag for in this? For every 50-50, dude! Every single one they've hit! It's crazy! Every single 50-50, man! And that one! Bro, it's crazy! I've lost like seven. I would have won the game already. Oh my god! I'm gonna go friggin' insane. This silk is landing in the perfect spot every time, man. Huge. This is crazy, dude. That was crazy, man. That game was crazy, bro. I don't even know. I wonder if my opponent even realized what happened during the whole middle of that game. I really do wonder if they realized it. It was literally like 8 in a row. Just get that one for... Just in case I had gotten Blue Marvel and would have tied you left. Just in case I got Blue Marvel and would have tied you left there. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. The Hydra Stomper would have gotten too big anyway. That's fair. Yeah, just in case. Just in case. They want a little extra juice. Sorry, probably not getting cut in the first OTA, guys. I'm sorry. You don't know, man. Don't be apologizing for saying something you don't know. I guess you should apologize for that.
The universe shall be set right.
You understand why people leave in this mode? Time, I suppose.
timing, probably. It doesn't rob you of scrolls anymore. It used to rob you of scrolls, but no longer. Sunlord isn't the problem, it's Foom. That's crazy, man. You're not the first person who said that. I think that's an insane take. I don't disagree that Foom... I agree that Foom is also a problem. Don't get me wrong there. But I think that saying that Sunlord isn't a problem and it's actually Foom that's a problem is insane, dude. I think if you got rid of Starlord, Foom's play rate would go down way more than if you got rid of Foom. How much Starlord's play rate would go way down. I tell you what, I don't think it would be close. I don't think it would be remotely close. Ooh. Ben said their data indicated Starlord wasn't as big of a problem in his decks as other cards. Cool, man. I don't think that quoting one, what are you guys, Mango? I don't think quoting one thing that one of the balancing people said is just like proof that you're right. It might mean some things. There's some extent to there's right. There's some truth to it. But I mean, I agree that both are a problem. I think that if one of the cards was completely deleted, I feel like deleting Starlord would make a bigger impact, personally. Which I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Foom is much less. Foom is not a problem when you're just playing Foom on your turn. Foom is a problem when you're playing Foom Zola or Foom Aliyah, in my opinion, from my perspective and what I see. Like, if someone just plays a bunch of cards and then top ends with Foom, just like, man, it sucks. You got me. When my opponent plays a Starlord on 4 and then 3 Starlords on 5 and then plays Foom, Abs, Zola, it's pretty bad. But currently, Foom is the only payoff that breaks Starlord. That's just not right. I just completely disagree with that. Foom is just in every Starlord deck because it's very good in that deck. It doesn't mean that if Foom didn't exist, then Starlord would be fine. I just cannot disagree with that more. I can't disagree with that more. Is Foom the biggest problem? Yeah, definitely. And OP. Base Drax. Foom was fine. You think Foom was fine before that? I disagree with that too, for the record. I think Foom has been a problem since he's been in the game. Foom was at like a... I could look up the stats for what he was, but Foom was at like a 20% play rate or something. Was he much more in check before Starlord? Yeah. I do agree that Foom needs to be a problem. I just don't think it's more of a problem, I guess. I know I'm just like repeating myself a bunch.
Yeah, that's my point, Lanu. I really do think that if you got rid of Foom, it would make a much less impact than getting rid of fuck you! Fuck you, man! Just kidding, get destroyed by Drax.
Clear for takeoff.
Cheater. I think at some points here, be nice. Like a world where Foom has 5 base power. I don't think nerfing the card by 7 power is the right way to deal with it personally. That could just be a difference of opinion, I suppose. But to me, nerfing the card by 7 points immediately is a bit of an overcommit for myself. Maybe not for you. I think a lot of people see cards like that and are just like, just cut 10 power off of them. Like, that seems like a little much for me personally. I think someone said make Star-Lord a 4-0 that doesn't gain power and it would still be played. That was kind of the one where I was just like, man, what are we even talking about here? It's kind of crazy, no? Hey, got to 16. It's pretty good. No, I mean, Negative would play it. You're not wrong there. That's actually true. I guess that is right. Negative would still play that card. It's a great point. Outside of Negative, though. Negative already does. There are 11,000 games played at 4-5. It would actually buff that card in that deck a little bit. Your family disown you for your love of Crag? Not true. Family doesn't even know what Marvel Snap is. I know that because it's my entire life and neither does mine.
The universe shall be set right.
Should only add power from one of the 2 frontline cards chosen at random. This is why I'm happy Twitch chat doesn't balance cards, man. Just saying stuff. I guess that's YouTube chat, to be fair. Sorry you caught a stray at Twitch chat. I'll be able to talk about what I would love to see for Sunlord once the OTA comes out. My ideal change of him, but I can't really touch on any of that until it comes out because I know what the change is going to be. And as I say, if I ever start talking about it, then it starts to point as to what it is and everything like that. So hopefully in the next 4 minutes we'll have it out, or maybe more than that. So you're saying there's a change? I'm saying there's an OTA in 4 minutes, of course. Everyone knows that. How come I already know all of the content creators who are in the content creator program get access to it 2 days early to prepare content? An MTG, a 7-mana card, if it resolves, should basically win you the game. So a 7 energy card and snap should likely win you a lane. I don't think that you can just compare 2 completely different card games with completely different mana systems and completely different win conditions. And just like say it like that's how things should be. I think that that's kind of a nothing burger to an extent. At least for me, it's a bit of a nothing burger. They should just make Foom a skill. True. They could just make Fing Fang Foom a skill. OTA stands for over the air, which means it is a patch to the game or a change to the game where you don't actually have to download a patch. They just do it within the client. So it's essentially a way to update the game without having everyone have to patch their game. It's pretty cool. Okay, my opponent with 8 energy just decided to play Marvel Boy. I personally wouldn't have chosen that. But I tell you what, I'm glad my opponent did. It's an even turn. I shouldn't have snapped. There's no reason for me to snap here. I am playing a 22 power Thanos next turn, though. Pretty good. Thank you, Ackman, for the 5 biddies. Starting a combo, which makes a sound on my stream that I don't think I can change. Your game is crashing and won't let you play? Get destroyed, I'm afraid. Get destroyed. Get absolutely destroyed. Thank you for letting me know, so I don't think that you are just griefing me, but totally understand. Sorry that your game crashed. Why isn't Guardians the best deck for this game mode? You can't use Rocket Raccoon. Kind of the biggest thing. Also, as you if you get better at the game, you start to realize that just playing a Guardian onto the Sanctum every turn isn't a very good winning strategy against other good players. Probably the 2 main reasons. When you used to be able to play Werewolf by Night, Guardian's Werewolf by Night was really, really good. But since they removed Werewolf by Night, the Guardian's deck and Rocket Raccoon, the Guardian's deck kind of just fell off. It was very good in the first few iterations, though. That's for dang sure. Thank you for all the combos to Carlo Vash. Creating more uncontrollable sounds that play over my stream. I could probably turn them off, but I do just like to make fun of them anytime they come up. I find that to be more funny. You can hear those. You can hear it. It's that. I know because I don't change my... I know for a fact you can because I don't change my... Because I don't change my
do you call it? I don't change my desktop audio at all. Plus, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you're technically giving me like 4 cents every time you do it. So it's like, I don't know, what am I going to do? Be mad that you're giving me 4 cents? Just because I have to hear a dumb little sound, you know? There's real problems in the world. I can just deal with it. OTA notes are up on the official Disky. Let's go. Huge if true. I'm just going to fill the whole board and deal with whatever the hell is happening later. You're not winning middle. Why did you jump? Oh, yes you are. My bad. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. That's on me. Is there a card that I could play that's bigger than 7 that will cause Drax to jump and win? Probably not, eh? F. This is probably a bad snap then. Ah, whatever. Figure the rest out later. All right, we finally got to see Drax jumping and losing the game, chat.
Victory.
Don't worry, chat. We were able to finally see Drax losing the game. This is the first time, legitimately, that I've ever seen this happen. And it was in Sanctum. All right, word on the street is that the OTA exists. The OTA alive? Is it safe? Drax has lost you quite a few games. I don't believe you. I simply don't believe you. Guy who just watched it happen to someone else. Where's the OTA in the official Discord? Oh, under game news. Ah, there it is. Look at that. All right, we got balance updates.
Star-Lord. Hello, everyone. Today will be a fairly quick one, but we expect some large shakeups. We'll be trimming some excess strength from our ramp package cards, including Star-Lord Master of the Sun. We'll be propping up a few underperformers, including move cards, a popular Surfer Edition, and Magnus, who has proven a little too difficult to use for most folks. More like every folks, I would say. Star-Lord Master of the Sun from 4-5 to 4-3. We're taking away 2 power from Star-Lord. He has performed above our expectations while we tested extensively with a fair amount of copying, Absorbing Man, Grandmaster, and so forth. We didn't quite go all the way with Arnim Zola. It's been exciting to see some of the more dramatic outputs and screenshots. It's been dramatic outputs and screenshots people shared, resulting in Star-Lord that is certainly encouraging.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Some big dream gameplay, but he's clearly having a warping effect on the metagame despite having a tolerable win rate given his metagame share. This should have a large effect on his multiple copy scaling that should tone down his win rate and metagame share, especially combined with the following changes. Lyeth going from 6-8 to 6-7. Fin Fang Foom going from 7-12 to 7-10. Taking away some power away from some of our strongest ramp cards. Eliath is an effect that we would prefer to not be one of the strongest generic top-end energy cards. And we suspect that 6-7 Eliath will be plenty strong enough when players want to target specific final turn combos. Fin Fang Foom, on the other hand, has proven itself to be the de facto best high-cost character in the game. Some of this is by design, a 7-cost card that requires a ramping instead of some other deck-specific energy cheat. To play it necessitates a powerful output on the game to make the opportunity cost worthwhile. That said, even with the removal of 2 power, we suspect that Fin Fang Foom will still be able to win the majority of locations he has played. This is just extraneous strength that can be removed, and we continue to keep an eye on him. So, a couple points off of the 2 best cards in the deck, in Star-Lord, Master of the Sun, and Fin Fang Foom, and then a little point off of Eliath. Going to be the change to the nerfs that we see. Rocket and Groot going from 3-2 to 3-3. That's crazy, man. It's kind of crazy that Rocket and Groot is getting buffed, man. That card's kind of nuts. 727 instead of 725. Me when I don't know how to play around Foom and I'm mad about it. Jeff the Baby Landshark going from 2-3 to 2-4. We're buffing a couple of underperforming move cards. Rocket and Groot has really felt the impact of its nerf from the last year. Given that post-tech apocalypse, Marvel Snap has been less dominated by mid-range cards. Me think that the Guardians duo can go back to their former strength. We think that the Guardian... We're buffing a couple underperforming cards. Rocket and Groot have really felt the impact of its nerf. Did it start at 3-3? Did Rocket and Groot start at 3-3? It did? How do I not remember that? That's crazy. Jeff going from 2-3 to 2-4. Jeff buff is a bit late. We should have buffed at the same time as Nightcrawler. That's our mistake. We should have that roll again. Hope you enjoyed your 2 weeks off, Jeff. Whoops. Magnus going from 3-5 to 2-3. This is probably a pretty big change. We continue our trend of buffing cards that prove themselves very difficult to play with. We're moving Magnus to 2 cost. This should make it substantially easier to find a combo to pair it with, and easily opens up targeting a 3-cost card if that gets players' creative juices flowing. We know that folks have had a fair amount of disappointment that Magnus is not able to target on-reveal cards. While we stand by that decision, Marvel Snap has already a game with relatively low variance given a small deck size and short games. We certainly hear that they are taking into consideration that it has been a bummer for many that we are preemptively taking away people's toys when designing these kind of effects.
Sebastian Shaw, 3-4 to 3-5. Shaw on Surfer as an archetype is a step behind many other decks. Beloved classic snap archetype. We're always happy to give some power back to those decks when they feel they're relatively low cost. We're doing that with Shaw. Magnus Zombie Scarlet Witch sounds fun. I personally don't think that 5-3 Scarlet Witch is a good card. But fair enough. I wouldn't play 5-3 Scarlet Witch, personally. So Shaw is actually a 3-7 now that it permanently gained a power. That's very funny. That's a fat +2 right there. That's a very funny joke. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good right there. I like that a lot. Well, what the heck do we want to play with the OTA? I have no idea, man. I have no freaking clue what we want to play with this dang old OTA. I have no freaking clue, man. Didn't say good, you said fun? I don't think a 5... Sorry, I'll change what I said. I don't think playing a 5-3 Scarlet Witch is very fun. My bad. C3 with Magnus? Sure, man. Why not? Also, if you're here and you're maybe not around that often and you're wondering, does Binks know it's not supposed to be said Magnus? I don't know that, and also you're wrong and you sound crazy right now. The two things I would say to that. Dude, this deck lost Jeff, man. What are we going to do? The problem is, if we want to do Magnus to fetch Cerebro, we can really only like run one other 3-drop. That's like the biggest limiter right now, I would say. Yeah, what would I do with Star-Lord? I would literally just make Star-Lord say once per game. I think that if you make Star-Lord say once per game, you're just in a much better position. That's what I would personally do. I would really, really like to see it just say once per game. But I'm not a game designer, I'm afraid. Not yet. Not freaking yet, man. What the hell should we put in this stupid deck? And with the Quakeler. Cosmo? I can't Cosmo. So otherwise there's no reason to run Magnus.
I also don't think I can run Luke, because then it kind of makes there no reason to run Magnus. Valkyrie? Maybe with this low of a curve, we're fine with Valkyrie. I actually don't mind that. Curve is very low to the ground. This is probably one of the decks that can afford to run a Valk. Or we could run Shang. I think I'd rather have Shang than Valk. Maybe I'm a little freak, though. Fast is pretty good. I disagree. Would Magnus be better if it's specified you won't target an unreveal? Yeah, absolutely. But that might be a little too... Be a little too much. Sopa flow. Fudgment Day. Fudgment Day is a funny name. Fudgment Day is a funny name. We can be chill right now. We don't have to worry about too many things.
Taking aim.
F. There's really nothing else for Magnus to fetch. So I think we just do this, and then we start setting up some nastiness with Wake for future turns. That's our idea here. Damn, I was really hoping we'd be ahead here. Daredeviler. Guys in the wrong queue? Maybe. What the heck? What the heck we do here, man? I guess we just, like, die? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I really had any outs here. Should have played Quake last turn. So true, man. You should have just been like me. See what the opponent was going to do, and then decide that Quake was a better play in the turn before that you got to see what the opponent would do. Dumbass. Could have got Cobra, and then I could have not activated it again. Oh, I should have clicked Magnus first. That's actually a good point. No, if Magnus gets an activate, he can't activate again. But I could have clicked activate and then played it, but then it still wouldn't have mattered, for the record. Like, if I would have clicked Magnus and then got a copy of it, I don't... Maybe if I would have played it, it would have worked. I actually am unsure how that would work. But it wouldn't have mattered because I didn't have an extra turn anyway. About to celebrate with a new Star-Lord variant? Hell yeah, dude. Hell freaking yeah, bro. I think the idea of trying to use Magnus is probably not super good. Now, should I also not have a bunch of random trash cards in my deck? Like, probably, but... You know where you're at. Rage. OTA's out? Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Oh, man. It's fair, though. I do have OTA waiting room as my thing. Bro, can you frick off? God, dude. Luckily, I'm playing an uncounterable deck. Like, if I wasn't playing an uncounterable deck right now, I'd be in, like, a lot of trouble. But luckily, this deck is, like, unable to be countered. So we should be fine here. It would really suck if this deck could be countered, though. Come on, 3 power card. Fuck! Yes! Yes, dude! I'm so good at this game! I am the best in the world! Also, frick your Valkyrie, dude. Frick your frickin' Valkyrie. Uncounterable deck, by the way. True and valid.
Taking aim.
Cobra Sting! Ah! Star-Lord can't be played in C3. His buff negates the Cerebro effect. Good calls, man. I was just about to put him in here. That's true. You could full float. You could not float a single turn. That way you can get Star-Lord in there. Dude, great call, man. I didn't even think about that one. We're breaking Doc Wapo's mind, dude. They have no idea what to do. Got him actually absolutely stunned. Not playing that. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter that much. It's like literally always wins.
Taking aim.
That was such a crazy game, dude. Not only did I hit 3 bad locations for Cerebro, but then the X Mansion in the Valk was just, that was cinema, dude. That was cinema, man. How'd you dodge all 3 locations? Because I'm the fucking best in the world, bro. Probably not true. We would have won that game if M'Baku was still in the deck, to be fair. Just don't even think about that or do the math or anything like that. What does Solo need to be sent into outer space? Why can't he just be a good card? I mean, I don't think that people... I don't know. I feel like usually, especially after like 4 weeks straight or what, 3.5 weeks straight of just getting pulverized by him for so long. I think what tends to happen is people just get very angry. Understandably. And they just want the card to not exist anymore. Kind of happens a lot. If I was able to play cards before turn 6, I would have won. It's true. And based. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude. God forbid I try and fucking do something cool for once in my life. Son of a bitch. What a dick, man. First trying to fucking use Magnus. I skip a whole turn, just get fucking punched in the nose, bro. He isn't a good card. He's just broken. That is just kind of saying words, to be fair. That's like saying NBA players wanted Jordan to be killed just because they wouldn't beat him. It's literally not at all. And that's like a stupid and silly thing to say. Would be my response to that, I think. Comparing Michael Jordan, a professional basketball player who is very good at his sport, to a card that is created by people that everyone has access to in a game. And saying it confidently is very funny, though. That's very funny. Fuck you, man. Fucking hate playing Cerebro, dude. This sucks, man. I had my fucking Magnus backup plan all set up, and then I got fucking hit by the 2% of people still playing Red Guardian in this goddamn game.
Escaped.
Nah, people can't beat Star-Lord, so they say, hey, second nerf him because we were getting destroyed by him. Brother, you can keep talking. You can keep talking, King Harris. I just hope you know that everyone is laughing at you for what you're saying. Just to let you know, because you can keep saying it, and you can keep feeling confident in what you're saying, that it like is something that is proving a point and influencing people in a positive way. But I'm just letting you know that the way that you're talking, everyone is talking about you behind your back. We're on different Discord servers. We're screenshotting it. We're sending it back and forth to each other. I just want you to know that. And maybe you don't care. There's a chance. I just want to be fair to you and let you know. That's what's happening right now. Binks ass high infinite players. Ah, man, you know. You weren't sounding weird and annoying the entire time, but after you hit me with the Binks ass high infinite players, god damn, man. I've completely changed my mind, dude. That was such a interesting and cool way to respond to that. Ugh. What a fool I was. What a fool I was, chat. I had no idea they had such amazing and insightful things to say as that. Damn, man. Guess I learned my lesson. Dude listened to 8 cubes a week ago and thinks he has it all figured out. True. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Honestly, look at him, dude. Look at him. He's a stud. Boom, boom, boom.
You are mine.
Boom. Ba-da-da-dum. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this deck right now. I actually have no fucking clue, if I'm being honest with you. I think the answer is we just end up too far ahead. I only have this one fire hair. I think we just get too big, right? I think we're just going to be too big. I don't think your combo beats 60 points. If it hits the Magnus, we're in trouble. Still think we're just too big, though. Usually you just have to overrun this deck with points. Ouch. Where's the rock?
Ouch. Where was the first rock? Why did the first one not make a rock?
Victory.
Oh, the first one moved. True. I looked away. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not going to lie. All right, time to get rid of that break. If you don't want to see ads, you pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. I'm so used to the Mercury combo. No, I just thought I had filled all the lanes. All right, that game was sick. We got to play 4 Cerebros. That's kind of rare. The problem is like, to add this deck to Cerebro, it's kind of like, maybe you can still run like Cosmo or Luke. The problem is like, I feel like to get it consistently where it's a good backup plan to Cerebro, you have to cut like all of the 3 drops except for Mystique. And that's really hard. Because once you have like 3 in there, it's like pretty likely you're going to have 2 3s if you have Cerebro in there already. Maybe 3 is fine. Yeah, maybe you can do that. But I mean, the problem is like if you had like Luke and Cosmo, like it's very likely if you have Cerebro in your deck, you're going to have one of those 2. Either that, Mystique, or one of the ones. But maybe it is better to just go more all in on that side and just like only worry about it as a backup plan and just say it's a 2-3 anyway. That might be the better way to play it. It's very cool to have a backup though. Now, would I play 5-3 Cerebro if I had a choice? Probably not, but... Chameleon, I mean, that adds the same issues that I'm talking about. The more 3 drops you add, the more likely it's going to be where you're either taking a 50-50 or like a 1-3 to get Cerebro from it. Whereas if you just have Mystique Cerebro, you're probably just retreating anyway. So I think that Cerebro 3 players are probably going to tinker around with this a lot to figure out the best possible way to do it. But it is very cool, and I definitely think this card belongs in the deck. It's just how do you format it properly to feel really good about it. Yeah, that'll be the age-old question, I think. Saying age-old question like that means anything. Well, thank you for apologizing, King Harris. Sorry if I was overly rude to you. I do appreciate you apologizing and taking some accountability for coming off as a little bit annoying. But you definitely were coming off as nose up in the air. Like when I was imagining you typing that, like your nose was like this. Your nose is like this while typing it. And if you don't want to come off that way, then, you know, I would recommend starting to think about how you say things in certain ways and improving it. But I will say, very awesome that you apologized and tried to come off and took some accountability. Because I tell you what, most people wouldn't do that. I'm being very serious when I say that. I super respect people doing that. It's very, very hard to apologize. Most people are literally horrendous at it. Why no Cosmo? Because we're trying to use Magnus as a way to fetch Cerebro, and the more 3 drops that you add, the less likely it is that it works. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game!
it should work, right? Elysium doesn't affect cards in deck, just in hand. Aha! No Krakoa for you, you fool! Stan. Decent argument we shouldn't. We should cook them at every time. I mean, they could have, like, a lot of things to hurt us, to be fair. I dare you to play one of those middle. I freaking double dog dare you. Yeah, this card just destroys our ass, unfortunately. I don't think we're ever not going to have Prio here. We can play, like, everything next turn, though. So I guess we give ourselves a chance to have non-Prio. Oh my god, he played the deck in here. Oh my god, they don't know how Cobra works, chat. Cobra Sting! Wait, what? I feel like I just messed myself up. Who's got Surfer? Wasn't even fucking close, for the record. Nice try, M'Baku. Maybe they don't activate Bullseye? True. Dude, the crazy thing is if we made a really good play to try and throw priority. We made a really good play to try and throw priority. We're 1 point off. If we had thrown priority, we win there. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it would still depend on what the hell went on with their cards or whatever. But in my mind, it would have worked and been fine, and we would have been sick. We won mid by 1 point? You're goddamn right we won mid by 1 point. I'm proud of that point. Proud of that fucking point. I never won't be proud of that point, for the record. Thanks, check my inbox. Oh, man. Probably shouldn't have done this. Probably shouldn't have done this. Oops. I think I should not have gone down the Cerebro line here. 4/7 Nightcrawler Pog. You fricker. You frickin' fricker, dude. Just an apology. Oh, I appreciate that. Don't Cosmic Ghost Rider me, right? Fricker. You're being a frickin' fricker again, bro. That was also crazy because if that goes middle, you just, I guess Chamber probably gets him over the top. Deck Tracker is just outdated. Yeah, surprisingly, they can't completely change how their entire system works on a, Yas, dude. Freaking yas. Huge, man. Freaking huge. You told yourself don't play the created deck in mid, and then you played it anyway. Yeah, dude, no one expects the Cobra, dude. The sting comes for us all, man. The sting comes for us all. Zenarius, I was really trying to throw Prio, because I had Shang in hand. If I was able to, if you had played a single more point middle, you were in trouble, maybe. You probably still would have won because of Bullseye, and I can't really run Luke. But I tell you what, outside of that, ooh, Maverick for Mystique is nice. Potentially. We're gonna have the game crash? Sucks, man. Hopefully that issue does not persist too terribly much. Cobra's a tough one to deal with, man. Cobra's a tough one to deal with. Ah! Chat, where do you think they play? You think they play middle? Or you think they play left? Do you think if they're going to play one card this turn, do you think they play it middle or do you think they play it left? Yo, thank you, Zinrius. GG's. They go mid. They go mid. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Which means I want to shut down left, which means I want to do this. Good calls, chat.
I'm about to juice this up.
Wish I didn't have Prio here. You are smart coming on right after chat gets an opponent's play correct. I mean, it's kind of, it doesn't matter that much.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Right on time, Cobra. Yasted! Huge, bro. Freaking huge. All right, Chad, that's going to end today. Thank you so much for all the support today, man. So many raids. Let me just shout out one more again. Ika, who we're going to raid into, I believe. I think Ika's back online. Sizer and Devilish, thank you all so much for the raids. And thank you, raiders, who came in from those streams that stuck around. It means a lot. But Ika is back online. So I tell you what, man. We're going to send it right back over. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll mess around a little bit more with the OTA. Appreciate y'all for being here, hanging out, locking in with me. Means a lot. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. See ya!